Hola, gente linda. Hello, beautiful people. Hola is hello in Spanish, and gente linda means beautiful people in Spanish. I am Nelly Z. My goal for my YouTube channel is to study the topics for the licensed clinical social worker exam together and share this material with someone who may need it. First, I would like to share a quote to continue to be inspired and motivated to carry on with this journey. We have been learning about theory, Erickson's theory, and I think we are almost done. Nonetheless, let's review some other topics in Eric's theory, and I believe that can be important for our study. Here is the link that we have been reading, and I'm gonna post the link to this article under this video for your review. Finally, thank you for taking the time to listen to this video, and if you'd like to receive a notification of the video when I upload it, please subscribe and don't forget to like this video so we can all maximize the gift of the technology at this time. And in the same time, I also get motivated and inspired to get with this crazy idea of studying together for the LCSW exam together. Adios, mi gente linda, and many blessings. Right, so I'm going to share right now the quote that I think is very important for me at least, especially with this idea of sharing the materials. I don't even know if someone is reading watching this video, but anyway, better to do something imperfectly than do nothing perfectly by Robert Schuller. Again, better to do something imperfectly than to do nothing perfectly by Robert Schuller. Nice, nice quote. Sometimes we don't do anything or we don't do the things that we wanted to because we wanted to do perfectly and we don't do it at all. So I'm just trying to really do something for me to study these concepts and to help others. I am really hoping that in the process I'm helping someone. Last time we reviewed the similarity that Erickson's and Freud's theories have, and I think we should review now the psychology of personality development. Why? Because there are some authors come with some theories and they develop some concepts how the personality and somehow ingrained in our self. So let's read it. Let's read it from the title, The Psychology of Personality Development. And this is all around Erickson's theory. Personality development refers to the process of developing, enhancing, changing, and changing one's personality over time. Such a development occurs naturally over the course of life, but it can also be modified through intentional effort. When we meet new people, it's often their personality that grabs our attention. According to the American Psychological Association, personality refers to the enduring behaviors, traits, emotional patterns, and abilities that make us a person respond to the event of their life. Personality is a blend of behavioral and thought patterns that are relatively stable over time, characterizing an individual's traits and attitudes, said Ludovica Colella, a CBT therapist and author of the Feel Good Journal. Understanding how personality develops can provide insight into who someone is and their background while also increasing our understanding of what's behind our personality traits and characteristics. At a glance, personality development involves all of the factors that influence our personalities, form, and change over time. This can include our genetic background and the environment where we are raised. While personality tends to be pretty stable, it can change over time, especially as people get older. This article discusses how personality is defined, different theories how personality forms, and what you can do if you are interested in changing certain aspects of your own personality. What is personality development? Personality development refers to the process by which the organized thought and behavior patterns that make up a person's unique personality emerge over time. Many factors influence personality, including genetics and environment, how we were parented, and social variables. While personality is relatively stable, Colella notes that isn't entirely fixed. People can undergo changes in their attitudes, behavior, and thought patterns in response to new experience or personal growth, she explains. Perhaps most importantly, the ongoing interaction of all these influences continues to shape personality. Personality involves both inborn traits and the development of cognitive and behavioral patterns that influence how we think and act. Temperament is a key part of personality that is determined by inherited traits. Character is an aspect of personality influenced by experience and social learning that continues to grow and change through life. Personality development has been a major topic of interest for some of the most prominent thinkers in psychology since the inception of psychology as a separate science. Researchers have proposed a variety of ideas to explain how and why personality develops. Theory personalities. And here are the author, how they come layer by layer. And they start first with Freud's. So our personalities make up as unique, but how does personality develop? What factors play the most important role in the formation of personality? Can personality change? To answer this question, many prominent thinkers have developed theories to describe the various steps and stages that occur during development of personality. The following theory focuses on several aspects personality formation, include those that involve cognitive, social, and moral development. Here, Freud's stage of psychosexual development. In his well-known stage of theory psychosexual development, Simon Freud suggested that personality develops in stages that are related to specific erogenous zones. These are stage 1, oral stage, birth to 1 year, stage 2, anal stage, 1 to 3 years, stage 3, phallic stage, 3 to 6 years, stage 4, latent period, age 6 to puberty, stage 5, genital stage, puberty to death, or puberty to death. Freud also believed that failure to complete this stage will lead to personality problems in adulthood. In addition to being one of the best-known thinkers in personality development, Simon Freud remains one of the most controversial. While he made significant contributions in the field of psychology, some of his more disputed and unproven theories, such as his theory of psychosexual development, have been rejected by modern scientists. Freud's structural model of personality. Freud not only theorized about how personality developed over the course of childhood, but he also developed a framework for how overall personality is structured. According to Freud, the basic driving force of personality and behavior is known as the libido. The libidinal energy falls to the three components that make up personality, the id, the ego, and the superego. The it is the aspect of personality present at birth. It's the most primal part of the personality and drives people to fulfill their most basic needs and urges. The ego is the aspect of personality charged with controlling the urges of the id and force it to behave in a realistic ways. The superego is the final aspect of personality to develop and contains all the ideals, morals, and values imbued by our parents and culture. According to Freud, these three elements of personality work together to create a complex human behavior. The superego attempts to make the ego behave according to these ideas. The ego must then moderate between the primal needs to the id and the idealistic standard of superego and reality. Freud's concept of the id, ego, and superego has gained prominence in popular culture, despite the lack of support and considerable skepticism from many researchers. While Freudian theory is less relevant today than it was, it can be helpful to learn more about this theory in order to better understand this history of research on personality development. And then it comes again. You can see they started with Freud, and then it comes Erickson's stages of psychosocial development. That's why I saw the reading the personality development concept will be what's gonna be useful for us. Erickson's stage of psychosocial development. Erick Erickson's age stages theory of human development is another well-known theory in psychology. While it builds on Freud's stage of psychosexual development, Erickson chooses to focus on how social relationships impact personality development. The theory also extends beyond childhood to look at development across the entire lifespan. Erickson's age stages are stage 1, transversal mistrust birth to 1 year, age 2, autonomy versus shame and doubt 1 to 2 years, stage 3, initiative versus guilt 3 to 5 years, stage 4, industry versus inferiority 6 to 11 years, stage 5, identity versus role confusion 12 to 18 years, stage 6, intimacy versus isolation 19 to 40 years, stage 7, generativity versus stagnation 41 to 64 years, and stage 8, integrity versus despair 65 years to death. At each stage, people face a crisis in which a task must be mastered. Those who successfully completed the stage emerge with a sense of mastery and well-being. However, Erickson believes that those who do not resolve the crisis in particular stage may struggle with those skills for the remainder of their life. And then comes the next author that we are going to learn, which is Pigeon, the stages of connective development. G.M. Pigeon's theory of connective development remains one of the most frequently cited in psychology. While many aspects of Piaget's theory have not stood the test of time, the central idea remains important today. Children think different than adults. According to Pigeon, children progress through a series of 4 stages that are marked by distinct changes in how they think, how children think about themselves and others, and the world around them plays an essential role in personality development. Pigeon's 4 stages are sorry. Stage 1, sensory motor stage, birth to 2 years. Stage 2, pre-operational stage 2 to 7 years. Stage 3, concrete operational stage 7 to 11 years. Stage 4, formal operational stage 12 to years up. And then there is coming the other author that we're going to review too, which is Colbert stage of moral development. Lawrence Colbert's development, a theory of personality development that focuses on the growth of moral. So Building in the two stages process proposed by Pius Colbert expanded the theory to include 6 different stages. Sorry. Stage 1, obedience and punishment. Stage 2, individualism and exchange. Stage 3, developing good interpersonal relationships. Stage 4, maintaining social order. Stage 5, social contract, individual rights. Stage 6, universal principle. Oh my God. So, we're almost there. These stages are separated by levels. Level 1 is the pre-conventional level and includes stages 1 and 2 and takes place from birth to 9 years. Level 2 is the conventional level and includes stages 3 and 4 and takes place from age 10 to adolescence. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna stop here because I got this cough and we're gonna continue next time. Thank you guys. I'm sorry, I start coughing, I don't know why. So we're gonna review next time the pigeon and the Colbert. Thank you. Bye bye. Many blessings.